All right, Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what you need to know and what you need to hear. The first card coming out here is the King of Cups. You have been really working on your emotional delivery, being emotionally mature and having integrity when you speak and when you share parts of yourself with people, when you're vulnerable. And I think like there's this tendency to want to lead with logic rather than your heart. And I think you've really been working on leading with the heart, leading with your, like how deeply you feel and how emotionally tapped in you are. I almost get that there's this situation that you're feeling really deep emotions for someone. Could even be love. Like you might really love someone, but there is this energy that's in the challenge position. It's blocked like this. There might have been something that was happening for a while, and then you hit this pause because either the other person's not emotionally available, or you're not emotionally available at the time, or like just things are too busy. Something stops you. This energy is now blocked, but that doesn't mean this love has gone anywhere. Like this love is here. I get that there's been some conflict, arguments, not seeing eye to eye, not wanting the same things maybe. And only take what resonates, but if there is like wanting a higher level of commitment and the other person just wants to play around or doesn't want the responsibility, I can understand why there would be this conflict. Because I see you, Aquarius, in this deep, loving energy. And there is this passion and there is this chemistry. But right now it's blocked for some reason because of there not being this resolution in whatever this chaos is. So I see in the past that you really had to lay down your boundaries with this person. If you were wanting a higher level of commitment, for instance, if we're going with that, you kind of just were like, you know what, I'm going to give you an ultimatum. I don't have time to just sit here and wait for you to maybe feel like you want to move forward with me. Like at this point, after all this time, you should know whether or not you want to be with me. And I think you just got really tired of waiting for this other person to step up and get out of this like party phase or this uncertainty. And it feels like they didn't do that. And that was hurtful because you were like, hello, I'm the King of Cups. Like I care about your emotions. I'm grounded. Like I'm an ideal partner. Like, why do you not want to move forward with me? And I think you finally set some boundaries with this person. Like, you don't get to be in my energy for free. Like, this is not free. You have to work for it. And I don't think this other person really liked hearing that, because now I see you in this like guarded energy. And maybe this is them as well. Like, they did not want to hear that. I think that was difficult to hear, because they don't necessarily like to be called out, or maybe they just don't see the situation the same way you do. It's not even that they didn't want to hear it. It's like they weren't living technically through the same lens as you. I was going to say the same reality, but the truth is, yes, they're in the same reality as you, but the way they were looking at it was through like a completely different lens. So their perspective is so vastly different than yours. I see that there's this desire to move into calmer waters. Like you're really working on that right now. Maybe there's been some distance with this person. And through that distance, while it may have been hard, you've found groundedness and peace. And you've been able to stay in this King of Cups energy, this emotionally sound, mature, almost serene energy. But I still see that something hurts. And needs care and needs attention. And I think you're disappointed that this other person didn't want to rise with you. And it might be triggering some like self-worth wounds. Like, why am I not, like, why don't they think I'm good enough? What's wrong with me? Like, why am I not worthy of this person's love? And I don't think that's it. Like, I don't think that that's the reason why they didn't move with you. If anything, I think they saw actual potential with you. And the fact that they were falling so quickly scared them. And they just really needed to take a step back to evaluate, like, is this truly what I want? Is this my person? Why does this feel so right? And why is this so scary? And why do I feel so exposed? And I think this person just felt overwhelmed, and they retreated, and they went into this toxic, avoidant attachment style. And it's unfortunate because you were the brunt of it. And I see that through this heartbreak, there's just been this disappointment and this sadness and this, there's also acceptance in here. Like, okay, I can't make this person change their mind, but I kind of have a lot I want to say. I feel like I haven't gotten everything out of my system. Like, why does this person think that they can just slip away and not hear my side? Like, why is it just, I feel like you maybe didn't have the words at the time to tell them how disappointed you were in their behavior. And now some time has passed, and now you're like, okay, I have all this stuff I want to say, and I want to race forward, and I want to say it now. But you can't do that, because if you do that, that will immediately shift you from the King of Cups into like devil energy, ungrounded, toxic. And you're fighting this urge to just speak out and tell this person off. Like, you're a fool. Like, what the heck are you doing? Do you not see me? I feel like you're hoping that this time period alone isn't going to be for too much longer. As much as this has been necessary and revitalizing, it's getting lonely and it's getting boring. You're like, what's next? Am I going to ever reconnect with this person, or is there somebody new? In Aquarius, I don't think you're in a place where like you need a partner to feel whole. I think it's genuinely you are ready for someone to love you, because you know what it is to respect yourself. Like, you set these boundaries, which is self-respect, which is a form of self-love. I think you really do see your value and your worth, even though these self-worth issues were kind of triggered. I think over time you've kind of learned that this is not about me, it's about them. And you know that you're worthy of love. So part of you is just like hoping that something is coming. Instead of this, it doesn't necessarily need to be with this person, but like, where are my people? Excuse me, I'm sorry. In the future here, I see the Empress. I think like this is going to be a very abundant season for you, Aquarius. 10-10 on the timer. Very abundant. Like, whatever stagnant baggage you had going on, that's ending. That is ending. 10-10, the number of finality. I feel like that's ending, and it's making room for this abundance as the Empress to move, this very fertile, magnetizing, beautiful energy. And it's ready to work with you, Aquarius. So you might be bringing in a counterpart. You might be bringing in just completely brand new opportunities you never knew would be possible for you. So I think this is a great situation. Even though there are some hard elements here, you're doing amazing things, and I think it's only going to get better from here. So take care of yourself, Aquarius. have compassion for yourself, and I will see you in the next reading.